So it's Saturday. We have exactly 1 week until the first Hanford race. We're over here at the print shop right now. My wife Courtney is working on cutting out and putting on all the new decals of the new body and starting to come together really nicely. So let's go take a look at that, see how it's coming along. That's Tommy. He's a stray dog that got dumped off out here, and kind of a collective effort, everybody takes care of him. Back to the car. So it came together exactly how I wanted it to. I like the whole new yellow with red outline colorway instead of doing the yellow and blue. And then instead of just having checker flag duct tape around the bottom, we actually vinyl cut the white and did nice clean checkers all the way around, so it looks really clean. And then the yellow rims, I feel like just kind of tie everything together, and then the yellowish gold chassis, everything flows. So let's hope we can keep it from getting destroyed for at least 2 or 3 races. So all right, so actually really quick before I forget, this body came out super nice, and it's the newest one on the market for M&M Performance. Make sure you check them out. This is the Pro Series Raptor. We just got both carts all loaded up, ready to head out to Hanford for the first race of the season. Sammy just pulled up over there. It's gonna be his first race today, and that's pretty exciting. And this is the first time I'll be running this kart in clone at the Hanford track, which is kind of nerve-wracking because I don't really know what to expect out there. But we're going out. We're gonna have a great time. Are you excited?
Ready.
Or are you nervous?
I'm nervous.
I mean, I'm definitely nervous. I get nervous every time, but usually as I get closer to the track, I get more nervous too. So we're going to stock up, probably grab some waters, fill up the ice chest, and see you all out at the track. All right, so we just got through the driver's meeting. We drew, I think I drew 18, and you drew what?
21.
21, but there's only 6 clones, and what was it, 5 or 7?
Yeah.
7 pure stocks, so it's gonna be a light field, but that's kind of how it usually is here in Hanford. So we're gonna have to see how it is. We go out for hot laps soon. Got to make sure the gear ratio and everything's all dialed in, but we'll hope for the best. I'm just happy to be racing again. So we just made hot laps. I feel like it was kind of pointless to show hot lap footage when we got both of us racing tonight, but the track is super dry. Everyone's kind of slipping and spinning out, but hopefully they'll water it before heat starts. So the race format is there's 2 heats, there's no qualifying, so we do 2 heats. The first heat you start where you start, and then you invert. So I think I'm starting 2nd row inside. I didn't check where he was starting, but I'm sure you guys will find out. I want to show you guys something right now. It's 103 degrees. It was just 106 earlier, and it's supposed to be like at the low like 95 by like 11 o'clock. So how was your heat run?
It was good. It felt good. Just a little slick.
Yeah, so hopefully we get that fixed. If the temperature drops a little bit, it'll hold a little bit longer, but we may have a lot of breaks for track prep tonight. So anyways, carts are up there by the track, and we're gonna head back out there right now, get ready for the heats, see how we do out there, and see how we do in a crowd. finished up the first heats. I got fourth, Sammy got third over here. We're making a few slight adjustments because the track's just really unpredictable. But about to head back out for the second group of heats and see if the changes made a difference before we hit the main event. So luckily it's cooling off a little bit. Well, we just finished up heats. Sammy got third in both of his. In my second one, the clutch wasn't engaging right away, so I kind of fell back and was playing catch up, but it doesn't matter. We're both starting third row outside, same exact position. I think there's the same exact amount of cars too. That's coming up here in maybe 45 minutes. The track has actually come in really well. It's really hooked up, so. So Sammy here is 30 pounds underweight. And luckily my buddy Wesley that we usually race with had plenty of lead on him, but we have no place to mount it. Sammy here has got cargo pockets. We're gonna load them up, tape them closed, and hopefully have enough. Then just gotta fit those ones in. Oh, there you go.
Right on the side.
You're gonna have weighted pants.
Oh, my phone's in there. I'll wait.
Hey, but it's better than getting DQ'd. So not really the ideal finish to the night like we had hoped for, but it was the first race of the season, and both engines were just kind of felt tired while they were out there. Sammy seemed really good, and then something happened in the main. I haven't even taken the kart out to look at it yet, so we'll have to see. But he was running really fast, and as you guys can see, it just fell off. And as he would come around the corner right where I was standing, the engine sounded weaker, like it sounded a little bit different. But anyways, it was his first race. I'm really stoked on how he did. He held his own out there until the motor kind of gave up. This one, I have the brand new motor that I had finished building, but I wanted to give this one chance to run out there at the Hanford track and see how it was. But both these engines have 15 plus races on them, so they're kind of hurting for a rebuild. So anyway, so what happened in mine was whenever I spun out and I went down to the infield a little bit, I guess there was a rope sitting there and it snagged on my kart. Well, whenever I went around the side to try to get back on the track, they were all yelling at me, telling me to stop, and the receiver said pull over. So I pull over, and then the guy comes up and tells me, oh, you have a rope wrapped around your axle. And I'm all, wrapped around my axle? What are you talking about? He's like, yeah, cut it off, you're done, and you have it wrapped around. So I was all, okay. I was kind of hoping they would throw a yellow for something like that, because it's kind of a freak thing. Like, I pick up a rope that was, it wasn't on the track, but ran it over. So anyways, I hop out, and I look in the back, and it was literally just sitting, it was like under my seat, and as I lifted up my cart, the rope fell. So I don't know what they saw to make it think that it was around the axle. But anyways, by that time I was already going to be a lap down since the yellow didn't get called. So I was fine just parking it for the rest of the evening, because I just kind of missed the setup on it anyways. It had a good couple first laps, and then it just started to get a little bit loose after they watered the track a bit, and I just didn't have it dialed in. So parked it, called it a night. We had a good time. Sammy finished third in both of his heats and was running fourth for a little while there in the main event. And then I finished 7th out of 8 because apparently somebody had pulled off right before I did. So I didn't end up with last. But anyways, I contemplated not putting up this video just because of how it ended. But I told you guys we had a race coming up, and there hasn't been content for like 6 months as far as racing. So I looked at all my footage and I was like, whatever, I think I have enough to put it up. So hope you guys enjoyed it. Drop a comment, let me know what you think of the new color scheme and the new graphics on the kart. Obviously not right now because it's dirty, but drop a comment down below. Like, subscribe, follow on Instagram at MidpackMania. I want to give a shout out to my dad for helping me get both karts ready at the very last minute. I was kind of working on them, and then time creeped up and he mounted up the body, and the body looks great. Shout out to my wife Courtney for doing the decals, and shout out to Sammy for coming out and running my other kart so we could have 2 karts out there in 2 different classes. So, oh, and thanks to Wesley for the weight. So thanks to everybody that helped out. Thanks for all you guys tuning in. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, like I said, and we'll catch you guys. July 11th is the next race, I believe. So we'll get these motors off, make sure the fresh ones are ready to go, and hit the track again to see if we can make some improvements. So until then, thanks for checking out Midpack Mania.